Hey guys, this video is going to be kind of long. I just want to warn you on that part. But this video is going to walk you through everything about Taboola, the whole Taboola ad dashboard, and walk you through everything online. So let's get straight in the computer and let's check it out. So when you first log in or you create your account, the first thing it's going to do is take you to the campaign summary, which you have all your information on this part right here. So let's quickly walk through this right here. This tab is where you can see how your campaigns are doing, that they're running at basically at a quick glance. You can easily come over here. You can see by date, by day of the week, by campaign. You can see by sites that you're running on. You also can come over here and see by country, by platform, by audience, and this right here really helps you once you learn this information to be able to really change up your your targeting too as well. But then on the side you have you can have your custom date ranges. You can change those up. You have your impressions, click-through rates. You can add average cost per click, CPM, cost per thousand, conversions, cost per acquisition right there, and then total spent over the amount of days. And then over here you have the that information for right there for the different days and impressions and click-through rates and stuff like that. Next on there we have our top campaigns content. Basically this is like the top content that you're running and how well it's doing, how many clicks it's getting, CPM, cost per million, basically cost per thousand, impressions, CPA, cost per action, the campaign, the impressions, cut-through rate, clicks, all that stuff right here. And you can kind of go through and you can pause it really quick if you need to. But this kind of gets your top content that you've been running. The next thing is going to be campaign management. This tab is where you can manage your campaign management campaigns that are running, edit your campaign properties, which will be like your actual individual, like when you go into here, like your actual individual, like what's inside your campaign. You do your campaign status, which is this, and then you do your campaign bid, which is here. Bid, basically your cost per click. You can do your daily ad budget. You do your spend limit, and you can do if you want to do it monthly or just entire campaign. The end date, the start. I mean, you can do the start, but you can do the end date. Future campaigns, you can do other stuff like that, and it has the name, and you can do different things on here too as well, like pause different campaigns or export them and search through them. So from what we said, we have your status, we have your edit campaign properties, which takes you here, and this is basically what all the information you have running on these right here. I did another video way more in depth into these sections on creating the ad and actually doing the targeting, so you check those out. You want more information just from those pages. It's just a brief walkthrough. And then on here we have that. Then we have our inventory. Basically you can edit your inventory on this portion right here of what ads you actually have running currently. And then on this one right here, just to copy every single thing that you want to do. Not everything, but copy the campaigns, I'm trying to say. As you can see, then here you can create a new campaign. You can add a filter. You can basically export your Google Drive, export it, make it pretty easy. And then here they have all the inventory of different of what you're doing right here. Just get out of there for your actual content, for your actual sponsored posts. So let's do pixel management. So these right here is where all your pixels are. You can go through, delete them. You can get actual piece of code for them. You can go through and then the code is your actual pixel to put on your site. You can edit them. You can export them as before. You can add a new pixel. I talked a lot about how to create a new pixel in another video. I'll leave that down there too as well. Then we go to your Taboola actual pixel. So first thing you can do on this page is do your conversions. And this right here will be like all your conversions from the site. Basically where if you want to track conversion, you can track it for individual items. You can do that. And then if you want to actually create an audience with this, you can do something very similar to that. By going to create a new audience, you can go through and check it. You can view your pixel right here. You can tell that pixel is active, view code and settings, do all that. And then all this down here is just building. Won't get into that because no reason to on that part. All that stuff be the same on yours. You'll pretty much understand that part pretty well. But the biggest takeaways to get from here, on here, your campaign summary is a tab where you go to see how your campaigns are doing at a quick glance. You see how your campaigns are doing. You can see what's worked for you that day. You can do it by day of the week, campaign, by site, by country, platform, by audience, which is going to work out pretty well for you. Then you have your top campaign content. Well, this goes back to this page. This tab is where you can see your top campaign contents, basically all your top content, so your sponsored posts, how they're doing, and basically how they're running through and how they're performing based off your impressions, your click-through rates, your clicks, your average cost per clicks, your CPMs, your conversions, conversion rates, your CPAs, your spent, how much you spent. You can see all that here. And if I'm right, you'll be able to get up to, I think, like 3 or 4 products that'll be on here at a time. Depending on your date range. If I'm correct, if you like open this up, I think it'll get to 3 if I'm correct. But we'll see in a second on this part. But this is a good way to see how well your best ads are performing, until you can put more time into the best ones and maybe even turn off the worst ones because they're performing the worst. And then if I'm correct, it's going to be done off of click-through rates. But yeah, you can see basically all the campaigns right here. It goes a lot of them, might be like 10, 20 of them all together. Next thing, campaign management. You will spend majority of your time on Taboola using this one right here, using this tab. This tab right here is going to help you edit all of your campaigns, create your ads, create your inventory, pause your campaign, change your bidding, change your spending budget, change the start and end date. You do majority of your stuff from here. As we talked about before, you can edit campaign settings in here with your campaign priorities, your campaign status, your campaign bids. You can also edit your campaign budget and the inventory, which is what ads you are trying to sponsor. And then also you can copy over, delete. You can delete campaigns, but you can copy over on campaigns on here and pause them and different things on that line. Change the status from that portion. Next one, pixel management. You will spend the least amount of time here for the most part, unless you're having a problem. This is where you actually create your pixels. As soon as you come in, every time you have a new product, you should probably you should keep the same pixel for the most part. But this is kind of how you would keep there. If you have different sites, then you would do that, or you're selling something totally different. But most times they're different sites, so you don't have to worry about that. You spend at least amount of time here. Then your conversions, you'll come here a lot more than you come from actually creating your campaign. And this right here where you'll set up what stuff are you going to track, how you're going to track it, what is it worth to you, all that stuff. Your main conversions will be done in here on this part. Then your audiences. This right here is going to be probably like an area which if you really get into it, you'll spend the most time in this area, because this will actually allow you to actually create dedicated audience for you to sell to, and to be able to go through and actually make the most money through remarketing on this. They even have some stuff right here where you can actually guide me through it, and then they'll actually like walk you through every single step on here, which is pretty cool, pretty interesting right here. They want this right here on your site, and they also want it to as well, so they can be able to track over some stuff and do some stuff on their end for make their business better, but also helps you out because it gives you access to more information at your fingertip to be able to, sell your products a lot better. But guys, this basic right here. Now we're gonna head over back to the other me, sitting down at the chair, and I hope you guys get a good overview of what it is for the Taboola Backstage.
Guys, thank you so much for watching right here. If you need any help with Taboola, or you want someone to kind of manage the whole portion for you, contact me through my website and I'll be able to help you out. Or you just want to talk a little bit and I can help you with some of the things. Also too, guys, if you haven't already and you're looking for how to determine your audience, I put together a course that will help you bring you from point A to basically from 0 to 100 of being able to get this. And on top of that, we're offering right now free consultations, so I'll help you walk you through doing a little bit of the portion of it, and also to be able to chat for like 30 minutes to help you kind of develop your goals and see how you can accomplish everything you want to, guys. So make sure you check that out. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button bell, and guys, thank you so much. Like this video, comment down below telling me like what you didn't know, what's something you learned about the video, or if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Xavier Kelly. I'll see you in the next one.